back to Seri Sims, everyone. It's a new day. Literally, it's a new day. Apparently, the hour of talking I've been doing in my bedroom just disappeared into thin air. We did indeed send Harvey here to the beautiful Crustacea Corporation Nursery to buy some plants from his workplace for his garden back at home. We took those plants. In this case, he fell in love with these mum flowers right here, smelling them for forever. So we bought several of each color and decorated the front house with it. And we even threw a party. And all of that disappeared into thin air because I forgot to hit the record button. Kinda silly, huh? Really, you have no clue how silly it feels when you realize you've been standing in your room, well, sitting in your room, talking to yourself, just for the sake of talking, for the last hour. Anyway, he threw a party, it was good times, and we're back here to show you guys how it works when Sims want to buy from the Crustacea Corporation Nursery. This nursery is really meant for the construction company to have a reliable place to get their plants from. It's the construction company's nursery, basically, but it's also available to the occasional Sim who wants to buy something. In this case, we're going to have Harvey run around and figure out what plants he'd like to add. And he's also petting this adorable little puppy named Maya. There's no pets in the household, so if he happens to fall for that puppy, we'll have to see what happens. Alright, so the way that this works is that Sims can view several of the objects here. As you can see, everyone is just crowded around this plant. Look at those serious expressions. I mean, they're really... You know, this is the second time Fran has shown up here. I think she's a big plant lover. That's good to know. Fran Rupel is one of Slidsme Sims, and she's actually supposed to be really into crime. So, in my mind, she's currently one of the new thieves in town who's come to try to make the most out of a town that's been thrown into chaos by the flood. But she's been showing up here a lot. Alright, and Harvey's starting to sniff some flowers. You can sniff all of the flowers that are available, except the primroses, I think, and a couple of the others. So what I do is whenever a Sim shows interest in the flowers, I have them buy them from the lot. And the way that he's able to do that is that I just open up buy mode. I have a cheat that allows me to use build and buy mode without having to fuss too much about anything. And then once he's purchased the plants, so it has come from his money, the wealth of the household, I put them into his inventory. And then from there, he's going to take them home and put them out in his garden. So we'll let Harvey roam around. I might send him over to the bushes because we really need more bushes. Yes, don't worry, Harvey. We just bought several of those plants. And just see what happens. He might meet with people, he might decide to look at the plants. Oh, you find that one funny? Well, he thinks that one's a hoot, and you could see he gained a little bit of art for looking at the plant. That's because this plant is not actually cloned from a real plant. It's cloned from a viewable object, which means that there's no maintenance needed. I do like that now and then, because that means the hedges won't have to be trimmed. But yeah, I'm a big plant lover. I've got tons of plants, and Harvey's doing a good job of picking out quite a few that we can add onto his household lot. So he's picked out the plant with the pink flowers, he's picked out the size of the oleanders. As you can see, the nursery has plants of several sizes, from the little saplings all the way up to the big guys. There's little saplings of the birch trees. Birch trees are very popular. They grow very well around Oak Grove, which is ironic because it is Oak Grove, but birch trees do well here. Oh, wonderful! He's checked out the beautiful lilac bush. So we'll put a lilac bush in his household too. I just love this. I know that I could just easily take my Sims home and buy everything out of the buy build catalog, but I like feeling like they have a bit of an option to participate, to make things interesting by going around and looking at the plants. And oh, there's Johnny Smith again, so he's over here. Oh, and that little Maya. Little girl. She just wants to play Razzle so bad. They're developing a pretty good relationship. It looks like, yeah, a higher relationship than Harvey has with any of the other dogs. No cats that he's run into either. Harvey, you don't strike me as a Chihuahua guy, but... Does she know any commands? Nope. He's like, I do have a soft spot for dogs. That would be just like him, to do something as spontaneous as adopt a dog. Normally she's aggressive. Oh, nope, there we go. So what you can do in Sims 2 is you can affect the pet's behaviors by encouraging them or scolding them for different things. I don't know, I don't really see Harvey as the kind of dog just taking in a Chihuahua, but, you know, who knows. The strays do need a home, and Harvey's household is very quiet. Over here, the townies are still enjoying things. I don't know. This is Newton Eureka and Bredith Eureka. They're brother-in-laws. But I don't know if Newton's enjoying listening to Bredith talk about how awesome it is to kiss his sister. It doesn't look like it to me. He's like, dude, seriously, stop. Now, I did see a second ago Harvey also looked at the darker purple lilac bush, so we'll buy that one for him too. Like I said, I know that these are things that I could be doing in build mode and buy mode back at their house, but I just like doing it this way because it makes the town feel a lot more alive. He's going somewhere where he can look at plants and he can purchase them, even if this is not an owned community lot. Of course, I would love to have someone who actually owns a nursery, but I haven't gotten to that point in my game yet. One of the townies might become someone that I turn into a playable sim to do that with, or perhaps he's looking at another lilac bush. I don't know, dude, you already have a lot of bushes. And he thinks that one's funny too, huh? Yeah, he can smell that one too. Oh, he's gonna be greeted. And Maya's destroying the flowers. What do you guys think? Should he adopt Maya? We'll have to see. The Eureka family actually owns Ledesia. They run the science community there, and they're also behind funding all of the businesses that are being built up and replaced over here in Oak Grove. Not many people know that, though. Still, always good to be in their good graces. Oh, that's right, Harvey did know the violin. He learned it at Rudrum Academy, the private boys' school that he attended. You can see more about his adventures at Rudrum Academy on my Tumblr. That's where all the pictures from his teenagehood are. By the way, I have recalled what all of his traits are. And let's see, I think, you know, that was a good amount of plants. So I think that's enough, and he's starting to get hungry. So we're going to send him home. And since it is a new day, it is Monday, and as soon as he gets home, he needs to leave for work. Technically, he would be late for work if he wasn't on a community lot. Harvey's traits, as I mentioned before, I take the trait system from Sims 3, and I expanded on it quite a bit, and I customized it to suit how I play Sims 2. So all Sims... Oops! Oh my gosh, Maya destroyed those flowers! She has completely annihilated them. That is a hungry, flower-eating dog. Wow. Well, I take the traits and I use them so that all Sims have 5 traits. And that makes them really unique, and that makes the gameplay with them really fun. For example, Harvey's traits, he inherited bookworm from his father, adventurous from his mother. When he turned into a child, he rolled star quality. When he turned into a teenager, he rolled hopeless romantic. And when he turned into an adult, he rolled genius. All really positive traits. That guy got quite lucky that he got so many awesome traits. What it means to be a bookworm is that any skill he can learn through reading, he really loves to read. So he'll read a lot. You know, I hope to have a bit of a library in his house. He loves going to the library, which there is a library that the Eureka Foundation has built in Oak Grove. They want to make sure everyone's educated so they can find the geniuses. Harvey actually could move to Ledesia if he wants because he qualifies as a genius, but I think his heart is set in Oak Grove, since what he wants to do, his lifetime want, is to be a city builder, and he wants to rebuild his childhood town after it was destroyed by the tragic flood. But that's what Bookworm does. He loves books, he loves reading, he loves gaining the skills he can from reading instead of doing other things. He also loves going to libraries. So that just gives me something more to play with his character. So if I don't know what to do with him, I can go, well, he's a bookworm, let's send him to the library to read. Maybe he'll meet someone there. Maybe he'll see something interesting. Or I could have him start a book club if I wanted. Now he's home and hungry, and he has to leave for work soon. Because of that awesome outing he had, and as always, when my Sims come home from a community lot outing, I save. I hate losing an awesome community outing because I didn't save. But yeah, so Bookworm goes to libraries. It just gives me something to do with him. As for his adventurous trait, that means he loves traveling. He loves going places and doing really bold things that other Sims might be a little nervous about. Let's feed him. He really wants to learn how to make mixed appetizers. So let's see if we can dig that up. Make fruit meal. I have a lot of foods. I love the foods. Let's hunt down. I actually don't read all of them. I just like glance. Nope, I don't see MI. Mixed. Macaroons. Oh, my stomach's growling now. That sounds so good. What yummy foods they've got listed here. Mixed appetizers, there we go. His adventurous trait means that he goes and does really bold things that other Sims may be too timid to do. He loves traveling too. Adventurous means that they really want to travel, they want to do some bold stuff. He'll probably travel a lot when he gets older. Gee, that wasn't so hard. Yeah, but when he doesn't actually cook the food, then it doesn't roll his want. Oh well, we'll just let him eat and then go off to work. Cherie over here had a want to learn couples counseling, so she's doing that, which is probably a good thing since she's got 2 crushes, and sometimes they come to Harvey's parties. And she's making out with one and then kissing on the other, and so far neither of them have reacted with jealousy, so they might both be romance Sims for all I know. But I never in a million years thought Cherie would be the one to go and just start macking on people as soon as her husband died, but there you have it. Carpool for Harvey will show up soon. Harvey's third trait, and we'll watch him while he eats, creep on him for a little bit. Harvey's third trait of star quality that he rolled when he was a child means that he's eligible to become this, like, a big deal, like a star. He's probably gonna be a celebrity in his own right, just in town for rebuilding so much of the town. Look at him play with his little logic ball, it's so cute. But he also will end up, if he ever rolls the want to work in, like, the entertainment field, or he rolls the want to become, like, a celebrity, then star quality will let him do that. I don't think just anyone can become a celebrity, so I'm going to make it so only Sims that have star quality can reach celebrity status or become famous. And yeah, now we're creeping on him when he's going to the bathroom. We'll switch to Cherie. She's just happily reading her book. And that's going to limit a lot of Sims. Some Sims just will never be able to become celebrities, even if that's their lifetime want. I will allow Sims to earn traits, though. They can go through large life-changing events, and when they go through those life-changing events, which is going to cost them financially, maybe with aspirations, big huge changes in their lives, then, like, for example, if a Sim doesn't have star quality but wants to become star quality, then maybe if they marry one of those celebrities already in town, they can gain the star quality trait. But they would have to, bye Harvey, he's leaving for work. They would have to meet and convince that celebrity to fall in love with them. They might have to break up a marriage. I mean, it's going to be tricky. It's not going to be an easy thing to achieve. But there will be events that are available for Sims to earn certain traits, especially if it gives them the opportunity to reach out and try to fulfill their lifetime want. I like how it makes things a little more complicated, not so straightforward. His fourth trait of hopeless romantic means that he is a triple bolter all the way. He's waiting for a triple bolt sim to show up and sweep him off his feet, and then he's going to be obsessed and totally in love with them. Tons of dates, buying his romantic significant other treats and wonderful things. I mean, he's just going to be hopeless romantic all the way through and through. Everything is about him in that relationship. He is currently in love, but he thinks it's just kind of a casual love because this is only a 2-bolt relationship. Adriana Porter is one of my favorite Sims. She's just straight up adorable. You can see their first meeting on Tumblr under the Altair Legacy tag in my Tumblr. I'll put a link in, but she's just so sweet. I roll traits for all my townies, and she rolled like dramatic, nervous Nelly, supernatural fan. It was just adorable all around. And then when I checked on her to see what her lifetime want was, out of curiosity, it's also to become a city planner. And they just clicked so well. And they even started talking about engagement rings. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he also gave her his first kiss. So I think that they're probably meant to be. But she has to become a triple bolt relationship for Harvey. And the way we're gonna do that... Oh, the phone's ringing. So we'll have her... Oh, but she's almost done. Forget whoever's on the phone. She's got important things to learn about couple counseling, so her boyfriends don't get jealous of each other. Oh wow, it's winter. Awesome, that's Cherie's favorite season. But, for her to become a triple bolt, she does not have a lot of cooking skill, and she is not wearing any jewelry, so I think it's possible. But by the rule of the hopeless romantic, she can't move in to his house until they're triple bolters. Unless he wanted to consider just a casual relationship. She is currently the strongest pull out of everybody. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it can work. But you know how I'm going to raise her cooking skills so that she can be considered a great cook and Harvey can just be swept off his feet by her? Well, remember Sky Muffin and how she's going to hold cooking classes? Yep. Adriana Porter is going to be one of the first people to go to Sky Muffin's cooking classes so that she can learn her cooking skill and meet with the one true love in her life. Oh, look at the snow come down. There we go, and she's learned couples counseling. Just in time too, because look what's here. Or who's here. Where'd he go? The maid. You may wonder, what on earth does the maid have to do with couples counseling? Let me tell you about this guy. He's kind of amazing. The maid right here, Earl Isaac. Not only does he have the elf ears, so we have to figure out what to do about that. But Earl Isaac, he's an NPC, he's a maid. But one day he came home with Cherie and Jackson from their work as an entertainer. Cherie and Jackson were famous animal magicians, and Earl Isaac came home with them. Which means, in my game, that he became an animal magician just for the sake of pretending, or he became a maid just for the sake of infiltrating the household and secretly trying to figure out some of their tips and tricks for how to do all the magic tricks. So he's actually a secret agent in here to learn about all the magic tricks that the Altairs knew, but then something unexpected happened. And I'm getting over here to get a picture of him gazing at her like that, because after Jackson, Cherie's husband, died, then Isaac over here, or Earl Isaac, fell for Cherie, like hardcore. I really thought Cherie was going to play the part of like the sad widow who misses her husband. Yeah, no, she was macking with Earl the same day. Like, oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the same day that Jackson died. I could not believe it. At first I was like, oh, she's all betraying him. And I thought about it and I'm like, you know what, she doesn't have much time left either. I would probably be reaching out for what comfort I could find in other people too. especially if I had spent all my life with just one guy. So, the maid, who's a secret undercover agent trying to learn the magic tricks so that he can hang out and get higher up on the entertainment career himself, totally fell for her, and she's got a relationship going with him. I couldn't believe it. I love it. He is also an elf, and so we help me here because this could be really fun. Collaborating stories is awesome. Where are you going? Come back. I can't see you when you do that, Cherie. We'll watch her from over here. Back here with the... See, we're back here with the... Up close and personal. Hi, honey. I love how their mouth doesn't move sometimes. But basically, he's an elf, and we know that the evil witch who keeps causing so much trouble in Oak Grove is also an elf. So maybe they're related, maybe they just share the same race, maybe he left his race so that he could become part of the human world. And that's why he's working as an entertainment person. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could network over the phone. What'd she get? Whoa! That's a new flat screen TV! That's pretty neat. Oh, and I forgot that she had some postcards and greeting cards in her inventory that she got from the post office that's over at the train station. So let's figure out what to do here. They have a really old TV that has been in the family since before Cherie even moved in. And then cards. I'm gonna have her work on writing that in a minute. And then this TV. For now, I guess we'll put it downstairs. This is the unfinished basement, which hopefully will become finished sooner than later. And it's kind of like a party basement too. So we might work on finishing that a little bit later. Anyway, the secret undercover maid who was trying to figure out some of the secrets of the animal illusionist and animal magician work that the Altairs did. And from the Altairs' perspective, magic is not real. They totally did it just through illusions and things like that. Yeah, go ahead. He always wants to hang out after work. He's an elf. Evil witch is an elf. There might be some connection. Secret undercover maid who's working in the entertainment career and crushing on the elderly Cherie Altair. Maybe they have got some sort of connection that he can help save the town or something. But yeah, I just love how the story unfolds like that, because I literally had nothing to do with any of that. It just is what the game threw at me. I'm so glad to see the snow again. Cherie really loves the snow. She loves winter. And as you can tell from her bar down here, she does not have a long time left with me. That's why I tend to spoil her so. That's also what Erica Eureka from my Eureka Legacy is alive as my founder 5.5 years later. But I'm ready to see them live their own lives and move on, so we'll get there. Alright, now where did that good for nothing maid go? He's not even playing with the birds. Normally that's what he's up to. Huh. Well, he wanted to hang out, but I can't find him. I said yes, didn't I? Yep. And there's the skunk just coming by. It's just so empty here, and the snow makes it seem so nostalgic. Oh, I don't believe I showed you guys. I did on the video that I actually never recorded. But down here, these two birds helped perform in the show with Jackson and Cherie. In fact, it's way past time that I should have one of their posters in the house. So I'm going to put a poster that I made of Jackson and Cherie back in their heyday, back when they were young and performing animal magician tricks over at the Vintage Theater. Let's see, that one's too small, that one's too small. Let's put a picture down. Is that the 200 plus one? No, that's the 150. I love how these have all been resized. Sushi Gal did amazing there, because I use them for a lot of things. There we go, 200. And there we are. Cherie and Jackson. Back in their prime. This is Cherie, our elder who's macking on maids now, standing next to her husband Jackson. And those are their two birds, Whisper and Phoenix. And here are those birds now. A little bit older, but if anyone has ever dealt with parrots, you know how long they can live. To honor how long they worked for Cherie and Jackson and all the effort that they put in over the years, performing and helping the Altairs build a family and a legacy, they have this aviary that was built specifically for them. We're going to be adding a lot more plants to it, just tripping it out and making it a nicer place to hang out. But see, pretty flowers, pretty moss growing on the floor, more pretty flowers. So that's the aviary. That's where, you know, the birds get to hang out as a reward for all the hard work they've done over the years to help build the family and everything they've done. I don't see too many people using birds. I know that's because they tend to die out pretty fast, but I plan on keeping these guys around as long as possible. They've been around longer than Harvey, except for Whisper. Whisper came after Harvey was born. Yeah, Phoenix, nodding your head. Yeah, and I just think their animations are beautiful. So Harvey gets to take care of them. You should never, ever, ever, ever adopt these birds unless you realize that it is a multi-generational family member and that they need lots of stimulation. Oh, do you want to go downstairs and look at that picture now? That picture of you and your husband back when you were young and in your prime. Well, I sure did tell him that he could hang out, but I just don't see him anywhere. Silly goose. Oh, there he is. I wonder what he was up to. Silly Earl. Why don't we stop her? Yeah. Oh. He's wearing pink now. He was wearing blue just a minute ago. What a silly man. Oops. Let's get rid of this little picture check. Cherie is retired from her career as an animal magician. And now she just gets to sit around and be cuddled on. And that's okay, I don't know how much longer I'll have her for. And besides, her son, oh, she just fell in love with him. Oh, that's sweet. Stop playing, he wants to caress you again. So yeah, I think that maybe as an elf he lives super long and he doesn't care how old she is. Maybe he just really fell for her. I have no clue. She's not exactly unattractive. But Earl Isaac, the secret undercover elf maid, may be the secret key in figuring out what the evil elf witch queen person is up to and trying to destroy Oak Grove and all the upset that she has caused to the lives of the people who live here. So yeah, it's just amazing the stories that the game can write totally on its own. And yeah, there's an espresso machine hanging out here in the aviary so that Sims can come out here and sip a little nice espresso and then just unwind and relax. But we'll hurry up because I think that Jackson should be home any minute now. Yep, he'll be home any minute now. So we'll see what his promotion is because he was promised a promotion as a network trait. I love networking, I think it's really fun. Just is so random. Aw, he wants to kiss you. I know I keep canceling her actions. She's old enough to have a right to drink her espresso if she doesn't want to be kissed right now. Oh, you two. An adorable, weird little couple. Oh, he just fell in love with her. It's love all around. Do you really have to roll the want to make out? Like, right now. He's like, I am intent on making out with you. He's got it stacked. Your son will be home any minute, ma'am. Oh, goodness. Yeah, actually, the other day I turned around during a party. I wonder if she gives him a makeover with blonde hair, if she'd like him more. We won't do that, though. No need. But I turned around while Harvey was throwing a party, and this happened, right on the couch. And it made my jaw drop. Oh, look at that. That's a big pay jump. So there we go. Harvey just got promoted to an architect. You've made it. The firm has given you all the necessary credentials to be an architect any place in the world, and you're well on your way to getting your first building built. A little extra creativity now is just what the architectural world needs right now. Alright, and he's already got enough skills to go up the next one, but I like to challenge my sim, so I'm going to put an item called the Job Stopinator into Harvey's inventory, and that prevents him from being promoted until I take it out. And the reason I do that is because, well, as it says, he's going to build his first building. So I'm going to go build a building that has all the flavors I think Harvey would put into it. And after that building is completed, then we'll say that Harvey built it and he's ready for being promoted to the next level. And hopefully, once winter goes away, we'll actually plant all those plants that we just picked up from the nursery. But thank you for watching this episode of Seri Sims. When we come back, we'll have to explore more about what's going on in Ledesia. Oak Grove definitely is getting a wonderful foothold under itself, and I've been very happy to share it with you. Let's see. Also, did you know that there are several beautiful species of pigeons? They don't have to be confined just to the gray pigeons that everyone thinks of. There's a beautiful blue pigeon with a beautiful crown of purple and glistening iridescence called the Queen Victoria pigeon. I absolutely love it. It's one of the most beautiful birds I've ever seen. I'll put a picture of it into my links. Alright, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me for Sims and Science with our storytelling. Have a great night, guys.